Alright, so we're going to be installing TPMS sensor in this particular tire setup and rims, and we're going to be using the this is auto TPMS sensor for uh, for my Toyota Sienna. Right, so this particular sensor, it works for pretty much two different signals, 315 and 433 megahertz. Right, so what's gonna be included, where's the other one? I opened one already. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here. So it comes with, so that's what it comes with. So you got your stem, your valve stem, and your sensor over here, and should be hooked up like that. Should be hooked up there, and the screw goes in the back, right? This screw should go there, and that's it. And this goes to the tire. So how this thing works, it's a bolt-on fit. So this pretty much, right? You can take the bolt out, right? And then you put this inside the rim, and this on the outside of the rim, and then you screw it in. All right. So first, we're going to let the air out. So you're gonna need this tool here, valve stem tool, to remove the valve. You gotta remove the tires from the rim. Okay, here we are. The tires is removed. Now all you have to do is to take the old valve stem. You have to take it out. To take it out, so you're gonna need a razor blade. Just cut the very bottom here, the rubber here. Just slice it. Here we go. So now the piece is cut. This should be you could able to pull it out like that, right? So now the valve stem is gone. You make sure you clean up a little bit, right? Take the dirt out. That should be good. So you kind of insert this valve stem here, the new one, like so. Make sure it's snug. Put this knot here and tight it. You can see the bottom, and make sure you adjust this valve stem, because it has this orientation. You have to be oriented in the right manner, like so, because it has a flat side, so that flat side should be on the sides. right? Because when you put the sensor, it will not be sideways, right? So it should be in a straight. Make it straight, because so here's the sensor, right? And you can see it's not fully circle. It's like an oval thing shape. So it has to orient properly. So like if you do this in the wrong way, it could be, you could put it like that sideways, which is no good, right? So kind of snag it there, and then put the screw in, right? You gotta put the screw in. So here it is. Screw the make sure you type this in a proper manner, not too much, because it will break, right? At this point, you're gonna have to tie it up on the top too first, because it's spinning. Okay, so that's what it should look like, right? So I put a little bit of anti-seize here, because this is aluminum. It likes to corrode, so that anti-seize should help for corrosion. Now let's put the tire back. Now when you put the tire back, make sure the sensor, you're not hitting it while you're fitting the tires onto the rim. So to do that, make sure you place the tires, because you gotta watch the sensor, because the sensor is over here, right? The sensor is over there. So make sure you don't want to put the tires past that, because you will choke the sensor and break. So now what we're gonna do, so we're gonna spin now and slowly insert the tires, and you can see the sensor is still there, and it's not touching the tires at all, right? Now the machine is gonna split the rims, and then the tire will just drop. There you go, right? So now that was the first bead. Second bead, you're gonna compress before after the sensor, like that. It's really hard to do with this with the one hand. So now the sensor is in here, right? And here's my my pry bar, and I usually have the second pry bar to compress on the front of the rim and spin. That's it. How you do it? So now that's where the sensor is now. Sits. So all I have to do is fill up the air and then balance the tire after. And that's it. Thank you for watching.